Hey everybody, welcome to a little late, but still right when you expect it to be, disc-only podcast. Welcome to the Disc-Only Podcast. I'm your host, Proton John, and as always, I'm joined by the crew and an extra special one, too.
Hi, I'm the guy currently known as Tom.
You planning on changing that?
Currently.
Were you not ready?
No, I'm Stephen George.
Okay.
And I'm Jared. Hello. Dude, I want some pizza.
Okay, can we roll it again, John?
Okay,
No,
give me a second.
no.
Let me just boot that up. All right.
You're gonna give our guest flashbacks, man. Well.
It's too late. We're doing it now.
We're doing it. We're doing it indeed.
Disc only. John.
Still Tom.
Oh, sorry, don't stop.
Jesus Christ.
All right, do it again, John.
Even no! You can't eat like that. People have mesothelioma.
What?
John.
Tom.
Oh, I'm waiting.
Okay, so I've gathered from context that you want me to swallow this pizza before I do my name.
That would be a good idea.
I got it. I have swallowed the pizza, and I'm Steven. There you go.
And I'm Jared, and introducing our wonderful guest.
You come to me on the day of my daughter Zelda's new game, and you ask me to podcast.
Well, the game's not out
We
yet.
asked you technically like 3 weeks ago, a month ago.
But you should have known that they would announce a new 2D overhead Zelda game with
Where you
Today,
play
you should've
as
known that.
Zelda!
Zelda.
They should call it The Legend of Link.
Agreed.
Really missed
See,
opportunity.
that'd be too easy. A little fun fact for you: I run a Zelda charity marathon, and we called one of our events recently Zeldathon Echoes, and then this game was called Echoes of Wisdom. So we kind of used up the name early on accident.
Echoes.
Well, I mean, like, you
Sad.
want something else like that new Hello Kitty game, Hello Kitty Island Adventure. South Park
Now-
called that one.
That'd be great.
No,
Dude,
they
when
did.
that-
Wait, hold up. What are you talking about?
They're releasing a game called Hello Kitty Island Adventure on the Switch, and South Park called that game
Years ago.
during
the episode
The
of
world-
Make Love Not Warcraft.
Yep, the World of Warcraft episode. They're trying to like figure out how they're gonna attack this guy who has been killing their characters a lot. And Butters goes, "I don't play World of Warcraft. I play Hello Kitty Island Adventure."
And then Cartman threatens to kill him.
Yes, Butters, go home, download World of Warcraft, and join the online sensation before we all murder you.
I'm confused on the South Park timeline now.
Because it
Oh,
was
I
because that episode is like I was in high school when that episode came out.
That is a very old episode at this point. Oh, my mic.
It's
Yeah,
a deep
it's-
cut. Yeah,
It's
That
like my
might-
favorite episode.
I
like,
think that's
straight
the
up.
most popular episode of South Park.
it's a really good episode.
Yeah. It's just perfect. Ow. Yeah, whenever I was watching that and they were like, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, I'm like, oh my freaking goodness, what?
Yeah.
I actually like flipped out on that. I was like, okay.
I kind of wonder what it's called in Japanese now, because usually they go by its like title as opposed to just calling it
Check.
Hello Kitty.
Check. How's my volume levels now?
You sound good.
You
Sound
got-
good? Okay, so I fucked up the recording. I apologize. So
Yay!
Yeah,
Fix it in post.
sorry, everyone was telling me I screwed it up. So
We'll post it and fix.
posted and fixed.
There you
Okay, well I'm gonna do a quick sync for Dan while I fix my recording here too. So sorry, Dan. Actually, no, I can't. I completely crashed Audacity. There we go. Now I got it.
Don't worry.
I don't know why,
I'm
Dan. I'm
always-
clapping. So I'm clapping right now. I did it.
I'm
Thanks,
always
John.
recording all of you. So
Okay,
you're
so
good.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure released on Apple Arcade last year.
Mm.
Now it's headed to Switch and I guess a few other platforms as well.
Oh, it was an Apple Arcade game?
Yep.
I really appreciate the Apple Arcade games. I don't know if y'all have indulged, but they have like a very strict like you can't microtransaction these games. Like you have to like just be able to play them. So it had like some of the Sonic like auto runner type games on there that usually you have like a bunch of microtransactions to get rings and things to buy Knuckles, but instead it's just like play the game and you'll get Knuckles, and I like that.
Knuckles cannot be bought.
Knuckles cannot be bought. He's an upstanding citizen of Pumpkin Hill.
Darn right.
Pumpkin Hill.
That's where he lives, Pumpkin Hill, even though he's afraid of ghosts.
What?
I'm running for
I think the one
mayor
thing
of
that always bugged me
Pumpkin Hill.
about Apple Arcade was that there was a Choo Choo Rocket game and we never got it anywhere else. I'm so mad.
Yeah.
Choo Choo Rocket, the game about trains and missiles.
Well, mice and missiles, but yes.
All right, close enough.
You were
Dude.
actually partly there. It's about getting mice into rockets so they can escape from the giant cats trying to eat them.
What type of game is it? What is the genre?
It's a puzzle game.
It's a puzzle game, basically. But it's a multiplayer puzzle game because you can play against each other. There's mouse dispensers, and you have to get the mice to go into your rocket ship. But there's cats running around eating all the mice, so you have to try to get the cats into other people's rocket ships so they eat all the mice inside their rocket ships. You have to have, just at the end of the timer, you have to have the most mice in your rocket.
I'm trying to think of how I would have designed this game if I was the creator of this, and I don't imagine a world in which that's ever would connect to me.
That's impossible. It's
None of this would connect properly in my synapses.
The old Windows 3.1 game about
Skee-Ball?
cats and mice.
Oh.
The Incredible
Jazzball.
Toon Machine?
Oh, I missed
These aren't
Jazzball,
ringing a
dude.
bell, but there's one about the cat and a mouse.
Incredible
I
Toon
feel like
Machine?
Choo Choo Rocket's just that, but newer.
I knew it's a Dreamcast game.
I've gotten no confirmation as
Well,
to whether or not I'm right on that one.
It's newer than Windows 3.1.
And true.
Is it the Incredible Toon Machine?
That does not sound familiar. This
Okay,
is
because
like,
that is about a cat and a mouse.
what is this stupid game? It like came installed on Windows old.
Tom and Jerry's NASA Adventure.
No. It's just like you just push a block. Rodent's Revenge.
Wait, do you have to like, get cheese? Do you have to get cheese in a maze
Yeah,
or something?
Rodent's Revenge. I'm pretty sure it's Rodent's Revenge.
Nah,
Wait,
I mean,
No.
looks-
It's the
Oh, my-
worker. It's the worker and parasite game.
I'm having flashbacks to this.
Thank you, John.
I think it's Rodent's Revenge. That just sounds correct.
What am I being thanked for?
Oh, I thought you were laughing at my my worker and parasite joke.
Oh, I was. We're laughing at that too. Yes.
Oh, okay.
John,
I'm having
you
this
just-
weird flashback to like Windows 98. There was a game with like bulldozers that you push blocks around. And I don't know what it is, but the internet, 957 people might be able to find old bulldozer block push game.
And it's not.
You were playing Blast Core on an
The-
MCT4
it's not
emulator.
Boulder
Yeah, the
Dash
original
or
run of
Chip's
Blast
Challenge?
Core on Windows 98.
Chip's Challenge. I don't believe so. I don't remember any man named Chip in my life.
I do. He was a rescue ranger.
Oh no, I know. What the hell is it? Is it Boulder Dash?
He's always there to find the clues and put together the wheres and whys and whos.
John, I want you to know that you just reminded me that Jazzball exists, and I am now playing it online
Oh my god.
Nice.
because I have not played Jazzball in a literal decade and a half probably,
MC,
and it
oops,
was like, God, it was my favorite game.
Does it look anything kind of like this? If you're looking at the stream feed right now.
It does not look like that. It has that is not you play as a bulldozer.
Oh,
It looks like
Bulldozer.
Spelunky.
Yeah. And
You know,
push
sometimes
blocks around.
some crimes slip through the cracks, but
But
these two gumshoes.
Boulder
are
Dash.
picking up the slack.
There you go.
There's no case too big, no case too small. When you need help,
I
just
love
call.
Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, man.
For people who need help finding this game that I'm imagining in my head, I have one piece of knowledge that is also fluttering into my neurons, which is I believe it was on a disc that had 98 other games with
Oh,
it.
yeah, that narrows it down a lot right there. Perfect.
This is like I played it at my aunt's house on her machine when I was a lad type of situation.
The funny thing is that like you could probably punch into Google Bulldozer game on disc with 98 other games.
I mean,
and
I
it might come
did
back
that, and
with
this is
it-
what came up. This is what I did and looked up. So.
Oh, that's it. It's called Bulldozer. They're the little targets. That's it.
That's
look,
just a
it's even on Windows
Sokoban game.
98.
It's just a Sokoban game.
What do you mean? What is soaking bon?
So I think it might be Sukaban or Sokoban. It's a game where literally it's like you're just moving boxes around into targeted locations. So it's like
No, that's the part of the movie where 007's in the hot tub.
Oh, thank you. Rob.
Soaking.
Soka Bond. Oh my freaking goodness. I thought my cast was over. I thought the freaking I thought the puns were ending.
No, you can never escape puns tragically.
We have been
never
coming up on. So I was streaming shiny hunting before this, and when I played Pokemon Infinite Fusion, there was Radicus. There was the Quagsire Raticate fusion who really loves cheese. So me and my chat were just coming up with cheese-related threats.
Threats.
Threats, yes. Yeah, I love the Incredible Toon Machine.
This is just the Incredible Machine in general.
Why you all playing this when Bulldozer exists?
But
You push a boulder
uh,
onto a target. It's great. It's just like Zelda block puzzles. But
I need
that's
to
it.
go. I need to go see if I can find some of the old PC games I used to play at our school because they had like it was a French game called Bataille de mots, which was literally you were just a little tiny head with feet that was also wearing a beret that shot lasers, and you had to shoot French words out of the sky.
You were a French Mr. Saturn.
Shoot French words.
Yeah.
I like it.
I miss Pipe Dream. Do y'all know that one?
Pipe Dream.
Pipe Dream. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Pipe
Pipe-
Dream's great.
Isn't that the screensaver?
Whoa.
No, it's not the screensaver. Hi Blue, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
You want to say hello?
Hi.
I'm not-
No, my cat.
I know. I'm just having fun.
Hi.
Starring MC as Blue.
Say hello to the people. Or just headbutt my mic. Yeah, that's great. Okay, cool.
Get it.
Yeah, there we go.
Boom.
Oh, the kitty. All right.
I do remember Snood.
Oh, Snood.
Why do I remember that
That's
name?
not a game.
It is.
Snood's on like the
That's-
Game Boy Advance. I think it's got a
It's
DS
like a.
game.
It was kind of like Bust a Move, right?
Snood was a puzzle game. Or you do mean like Puzzle Bobble? Yeah, okay.
Snood is definitely a game I saw 100
I typed in
copies
Snood and I got a
of
lot of scarves. Thanks, Google.
in a bargain bin at Walmart for like $1. Like they couldn't get rid of Snood.
Oh yeah, no,
next
this
to
definitely looks like
Boogie for
Bust
the
a
Wii.
Move.
How about The Logical Journey of the Zoombinis? Anybody play that?
Oh my god.
Zumbinis. I got.
Are you just like saying anything and then hoping it's a game?
That's a real game. The Logical Journey of the Zoombinis. I love that game.
There's a
growing
couple
up.
Zoombini games, I think.
I remember all I remember is the Logical Adventure, and then they remade it in like 2015 or something.
Zoombini's
I-
Mountain Rescue. Zoombini's
Have you played Glue
Logical
Blah's
Journey.
Quest?
Have
I
you played
really
what?
love Glue Blah's Quest.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, Glue Blah. Glue Blah, classic character from.
Oh, what
from,
about
DOS.
Gwimbly? What about Gwimbly 3? Where they introduced the
Gwimbly
gun?
3? Fine.
Yep.
Tom is connecting with me on a whole nother level. I want to get my icon closer to him on the screen.
Hang on. What the hell is Gwimbly?
Gwimbly 3, yeah.
It's the third Gwimbly game. I mean,
third
it's actually
Gwimbly
the
game.
fourth one. There was the Gwimbly like Game Boy title that they
There
did.
was, yeah. They had the Gwimbly
but that didn't
crossover
count
game.
it.
Oh
Yeah, it was
my
like
God.
Gwimbly,
I could
Gwimbly
never-
1, then Gwimbly on Game Boy, then Gwimbly 2 and 3.
I
Open
could
up a
never get all the
can.
cans of. I could never get all the cans of cream corn.
Isn't Gwimbly a character in Lord of the Rings?
Sure.
I don't
Open
think so.
up a
Yeah, there it is.
can.
Gwimbly 3. Yeah, I remember that ad. Gwimbly 3: Revenge of Groxia.
Wait a minute, this is an actual game?
No, it's not.
I thought we were.
It's a bit from from Smiling Friends, isn't it?
Smiling Friends, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, I was just going with it. I was having a great time.
But like, it's funny if you search up Gimli 3, a lot of stuff comes up. Like Boundary Break came up. There's a bunch of fake box art for it and everything. So
It's so good. It's one of the like Smiling Friends is a popular show, so a lot of people would get it, but it's really funny when you catch somebody off guard about that. It's like, oh man, do you remember that old game Gwimbly? No, what the hell's Gwimbly? Where you collect the cream corn? Look, I remember the ad.
Does anybody ever have that moment when like someone's talking about Pokemon? Like a lot of my friends like to play Pokedoku, and like it'll be like, okay, you need a steel baby Pokemon, and they're like, oh, John Blow, and I'm like, that's not a real Pokemon, and then I type in John Blow, and he shows up, and they're like, yeah, it's a Gen 8 Pokemon, and I'm like, no, it isn't.
I refuse to believe there is a Pokemon called John Blow.
There is not a Gen 8 Pokemon called John Blow. I think he's just using it as a ridiculous example. There's not Gen 9 either. I think he's just using it as a ridiculous example where there's like, where some of the, like, you haven't been keeping up with Pokemon and then learning the new names of them are just like, oh, I'm sorry, what was that? John Blow?
Like, I still keep up with Pokemon enough to like see when the new ones come out, and I'll like, look at the wiki pages and I'll see pictures of them. But then I feel like the entirety of the world is gaslighting me and inventing new Pokemon on the daily, and just being like, that's a Gen 7 Pokemon. I'm like, I played Gen 7 and I didn't see that one at all. And they're like, oh, he's been there all the time. It's a paradox. Mega Evolution Steel Baby, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
I mean, I also don't know the Pokemon.
Just play a game where we come up with random Pokemon games off the top of our head, and we got to determine whether they're real or fake.
I mean, that's just Fakemon. Like, people make Fakemon all the time. Have you seen the Canadian themed Fakemon? That's one of my favorites.
Dude, the Fakemon are really awesome on like the Twitter art community coming up with that. Who is that I follow that did a lot of those? Bromo Jumbo did a lot of those, and he did a lot of good ones. He did an Animal Crossing one recently where he made 8 characters per animal species that weren't like in Animal Crossing, that weren't like actual villagers in Animal Crossing. He did a bunch of them that were turtles and named one Cooper, and it looks like Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory.
Cooper? I thought it was going to look like Cooper from the famed series Paper Mario. But no, instead, you guys hear that Young Sheldon ended, but then they're like, let's do another spin-off, but it's about like
his sister?
Sheldon's parents or something, or
old Sheldon.
Like yeah. I was ready for Elder Sheldon, but Elder Sheldon.
If they're going into Sheldon's parents, then this would be younger Sheldon.
No, I think it is brother, sister, something like that.
Youngest Sheldon.
I can't take the Big Bang extended universe anymore because I just try to watch Survivor every Wednesday on CBS.
BBEU.
And I'm trying to watch it.
They will.
I bet they could do it better than some other.
Can't wait! I can't wait for the spin-off series about Penny's pet goldfish as a child.
They call it season 1 of The Big Bang Theory.
Stephen George is a known fan of The Big Bang Theory and its assorted works.
Oh yeah,
he's just staying quiet because he's right now looking up all of the information.
He's actually loading up the wiki that he edits right now.
Yeah,
it's funny.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of The Big Bang for providing me existence, but I've never seen The Big Bang show.
I was watching back like all the other episodes of Disc Only. You say Bazinga a lot. Every opportunity you got, you were just saying Bazinga, Bazinga, Bazinga.
If you don't believe it,
joke associated with
yourself.
I'm very susceptible to gaslighting, so you can just gaslight the hell out of me, and if you do it enough, I'll just be like, man, I must really like this show, and I forgot all of it. Oh no.
Steven,
welcome
that's not
to the gaslighting.
Good. That's
the
really
gaslighting only podcast.
John, I don't need you to tell me it's not good. I'm aware it's bad.
I'm gaslighting you to realize it's not good, so you remember.
Someone get Mal on the phone to go get an Apple Vision Pro like we've been discussing. Put it on Steven while he sleeps, and so when he wakes up, he's just it's just like Big Bang Theory at 30 times speed. Get it right into your brain, you know.
There was that week-long stint of vlogs you did where you like binged all of the Big Bang Theory, but you were in Seattle, so you had to like balance like doing that and going to Mud Crabs games.
Oh my god. I definitely have not. Now I'm really second guessing myself. I'm relatively certain I have never seen an episode of The Big Bang Theory.
This podcast is ruining Steven's life.
I'm pretty
One
sure.
episode at a time.
I'm pretty sure that I've never gone to multiple Mud Crabs games.
Steven, I remember when you called me when you got to the episode where Sheldon and Amy won a Nobel Prize. You were like,
you're crying.
He was absolutely bawling. He was watching it from the stands at the Mud Crabs game.
Oh my god.
I don't even know what I've ever watched now. I'm like, have I ever seen a television show? Do I know what a television looks like?
See,
I know
here's
it
the
is
thing.
a rectangle.
I just figured out why you vlog.
I remember it. It was you titled the vlog "The Greatest Day I've Ever Had," and it was in May of 2018, because you also caught like a home run from the Mud Crabs game.
Dude, listen, I understand why Steven frickin' vlogs every day now. It's so that he has.
Don't force
like-
Steven to like the Big Bang Theory. Dan just wrote in the group chat.
It's so he can't. It's so he can't be freaking gaslit by Tom. He can look back. It's like, I never did this because I have video proof.
I'm dude, there's more. You're more right than
Here's
you
the
know.
thing. I think it's the opposite. No, I think it's the opposite. I think because Steven has recorded so much of his life, he doesn't have to remember anything anymore. He can just look it up.
Just imagine, you know, someone's like, Steven has killed my father, and then you're like,
said
don't worry,
Steven has kids, and I was like, oh god.
No,
Are they on the vlog?
Definitely don't gaslight him about that.
I gotta check the vlog to see if I have kids.
Don't even check that. They're in college now, Steven. You don't remember?
Oh
I'm
no.
just saying, you had the perfect alibi, Steven. You had the perfect alibi. You can be like, actually, just check, day 500,024, and you look it up, and it's just, you and Mal gardening. It's great.
I now
Or just
understand.
not
your-
guilty.
Any vlog, because in every vlog I'm just pointing the camera at the cat and eating dinner. So like, just pick one. It doesn't matter which one.
I need my daily dose of Steven vlog. How am I supposed to know what's for dinner?
How am I supposed to know his hot takes on the Big Bang Theory and subsequently young Sheldon?
What is this show? I know it's got that one guy in it.
Okay.
It's got, I know if there was a police lineup and they were like, which one's Sheldon? I know which one Sheldon is.
Yep.
Are there other characters?
There are other characters. It's a show about these four nerds that are all like scientists and engineers and all really into like nerdy stuff.
Isn't that what we're doing?
The problem
Oh my
is,
god, we're the Big Bang Theory.
we are the Big Bang Theory.
No, don't, please, for the love of God. I knew too many people in university that were just like
We're
them.
getting that fan art, dude.
No,
Who's Sheldon?
please, god damn
John,
it.
say Bazinga, please. I need to hear you say Bazinga.
Fuck you.
I'm ending this show.
Welcome back to the Big Bang Only podcast, the Big Bang Theory fan podcast.
We can't.
Oh god, I hate it.
I would love to be on a podcast for a thing I don't know anything about.
Oh god, I am Leonard, aren't I? Fuck. No.
Who am I?
What the heck's Leonard?
Leonard is
I
like
have
the
to look
quote-unquote
up
main character.
everything you say.
I have no-
Leonard.
Was it
Big
Leonard,
Bang
Leonard, Howard,
Leonard.
Sheldon,
And Raj.
Raj. Okay, I thought it was Raj, yeah. And Penny and
Amy.
the girl played by Blossom.
Okay, this is already
And
too
she now
hard.
hosts
Oh
Jeopardy.
shit! Am I?
Amy.
Oh.
And that's
Actually,
Amy.
she doesn't host Jeopardy because Ken Jennings just decided that. Well, he didn't decide. Everybody kind of realized that Ken Jennings.
Oh
was
my
better
god,
at it.
Crazy DK gifting a tier 1 sub to Bazinga.
There you go.
Thank goodness.
There's nothing more I wanted in this moment than a gift sub to Bazinga. Thank you, Crazy DK.
Ay.
Oh god! Am I Penny?
I thought that was my role at this point, but do you
If
want
that's
to
the
be
case,
Penny?
that means you're dating John.
I'm freaking dying.
All right.
Can I be the director of photography filming The Big Bang Theory and just looking at these 3 walls?
Dan got really quickly okay with it once you told him he was dating me.
There you go.
What? No.
You just
You
went.
can I be-
Okay.
Well, Dan, you've been okay with it since the Coliseum where John dressed up like Rosa John.
Rosa John set expectations apparently for the rest of my
Can I
life.
be what is it? What's her name? Bialik. I can't remember the first like.
Maya Bialik.
Yeah. Can I just be her because she's freaking cool? She's like omega smart and a good actress as well. Like it's kind of nuts.
Hello, CBS Sports. I'm just reading the chat. What's going on in that?
Chaos Set giving us a big bazinga theory.
Perfect.
There's just
Big
chat is
bazongos.
just people listing who is what character for a show I don't know anything about. So it's just like,
What do you
John's
mean,
definitely this
Steven?
person.
It's your favorite show!
What about this photograph I have with you and Sheldon Cooper, from vlog 5809?
Oh my god, Alex in the group chat just fucking posted the actual actress's name.
Yeah!
Thanks, Alex.
Oh my god. Mayim, that's right.
Surprise guest appearance from voice actor Alex Rochon.
This show has 279 episodes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was really,
went on
really
for-
long running. Like,
And then look up Young
uncomfortably long
Sheldon.
running.
Because Young Sheldon
on
was
for-
an entirely different show that
It was
that
on
like
for
was in
12
it.
years.
Yep.
Yeah. And then Young Sheldon lasted a long time as well, but it wasn't in sitcom style. It was in like,
It was in like Everybody Hates Chris style.
Yeah, and so you have an entirely different style of show that's set in the same universe, featuring the same character and him growing up and slowly going from Young Sheldon to how can we keep calling him Young Sheldon? This is starting to become a man.
Yep. That's the only reason you can cancel any series is because the characters are getting too old.
Young Sheldon has 141 episodes. Watching
they're
this
40
show
minutes.
is like watching Dragon Ball. Like that's how much
Yeah.
time.
There's
would
a lot
take.
of episodes. There's a lot of
Except
episodes.
instead of there being any plot, it's all filler.
Oh my god. Is there
I don't
is there
want
an
this to be
episode
the
where they
episode that I'm
learn how to
guessing
drive a car?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry that this happened. I
No,
I
you're
was
not.
ready for
No,
some.
you're not.
I was ready for some exciting conversations, and then I
You,
keep
you don't find
perpetuating
talking
this
about the
topic.
lore of
Coliseum.
Sheldon to be actually worth it?
I forget who started it. I feel like it was me who said Young Sheldon. Now I'm sorry.
This is the hole that you dug for yourself here.
It's okay. I'm not.
There was a Zelda game. Today. What the heck?
It totally wasn't me comparing an Animal Crossing character to Sheldon Cooper. No siree, Bob.
Oh, okay.
Now, Tom, you are gaslighting everyone today. It's so funny.
I want to be farther away from Tom now.
I can't put you much farther away without putting you off the screen, MC. I mean, I can do that if you want. Here, let me just hide you. Put you over here.
No, but I was
That's
the
where
one
I'm
who
at
said-
home.
Oh no, he's
Oh,
with
God.
chat now.
There he goes. He's been ejected.
Proton Joe.
Proton
Yeah.
Joe.
Proton Joe.
That's my new name,
my God.
Joe.
See,
Try
I
it
am
out.
more comfortable over here. Not being quite on stage, but still being within range that I can get my voice on.
Dude,
I mean,
that's my preferred
isn't this like
location.
this is like the exact like same position you were in for Coliseum? Like,
Oh
just,
God,
just
it
off
really
camera.
is.
this is a canon
This guy-
moment.
If the disc only logo was the television that you were playing games on, yeah, it feels right.
This is a canon moment right here. This is exactly what it looks like. This is behind the scenes of Throne Controllers Coliseum.
This is
kinda-
just my
kinda
technical
is.
diagram that,
He's just-
that I lay out.
He's floating up in the corner of the room. Not in the corner, but in the top corner of the room.
Careful, don't knock the wall down.
I'm glad you said
Yeah,
that,
who would
Tom,
do
because I was
that?
biting my tongue on making the same joke.
Oh my god.
I had a lot of weird stuff happen at Colo this time. From knocking the wall down to not realizing that the morph suit showed everything.
It doesn't show it when the green screen's active, but it sure does when you just see the green.
I will say that I'm happy that I was napping during that.
you just open your eyes. And you're like, hold on, I'm going
in the chroma suit.
Dude, I open my eyes and I'm like, oh, and I go right back to bed.
It was
That's a lot of Tom Fox.
the audience in Twitch didn't get the eyeful.
Yeah.
Everybody unfortunate enough to be in my vicinity got the eyeful.
Oh man, I'm really glad that like I was just like sleeping at that point, like acting like I was sleeping. But yeah, this year I definitely didn't actually fall asleep. Like
I am not surprised
year,
considering we had Tyler jumping around and the fucking fart, Mitch's farts,
Dude,
which got both of you.
that was like, so the thing that got me was that it didn't stop. Like that was the thing that got me, right? Because like I was like, how the frick is he even doing that? It was more so like this is ridiculous, but I was also trying to figure out how because I couldn't see. I'm like, Bill, is he like actually like blowing directly into his armpit? And apparently he had a straw.
He had a straw into his armpit, and he was like squeezing it like he was trying to do like a normal like armpit fart, but he was just using the straw to do it.
Cause like I can do the pit fart, but I was like, bro, is he like actually? I was like, what the frick is he doing? It was incredible.
Just like the slowest, longest arm movement to make that noise.
Ironically enough, like I used to be really good at that back in my my middle school days, and I could make one go for like about 2 or 3 seconds. It was really funny.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it anymore though. I don't think. Should I try?
Your teachers loved you.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Wait.
It sort of hurt it.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. 1 second.
There we go. Kind of a little bit of a wet fart.
It's hard to do.
No.
It's hard to
Just
do.
what you can expect when you log into God.Geocities.Gov.
I'm a man of many
This is part
talents.
of the flash animation that plays when you load up the web.
Oh no! I forgot.
Somebody, Robobear in chat says, the music of my people.
Put that away.
Oh
Oh my God. I've never seen something so much that would make communications mad.
no! Wait!
Oh God.
No. Wait.
That is one of my favorite freaking meme sound effects, dude.
It comes from such a traumatic scene, though.
I know, dude. Freaking Punisher was so good. No. Oh my God.
I'm scared.
This was in dark then state, but nearly 14 billion years ago, Steven started vlogging.
Oh my God.
What is it say bassinet? It's a drawing of Steven holding up a sign that says bassinet.
Hey. For everybody out there who
You're crunchy, MC.
I'm crunchy? What did I do?
Oh, you're back. You're fine.
Your audio was crunchy for a little while there.
For everybody out who likes
Oh, he's dressed as Sheldon.
He's ascending, dude. MC's ascending.
I can't ascend him anymore. He's already in the corner.
How about now? Is this better?
There you go. There you go.
Okay. For everybody out there who likes to make logo parodies of a certain charity that I work for, you don't spread it too far, please. I got a mortgage. Please and thank you. I did not sponsor those posts.
Oh man.
The last time one of those came up and like you saw it, God, I go back to that every now and again just because of the amount of terror in your voice when it popped up.
It was one of the most terror-inducing moments I've ever seen from MC because he like I don't, if I remember correctly, like I got to see that happen in real time, and it was, I've never seen such sheer fear on a man's face. It was insane.
Well, was I on screen when it happened? Like
No, I think
It was during Disc Only. It was the last Disc Only you were on.
oh,
yeah.
Really?
Yes.
sorry.
Why are you doing this
that's
while
right.
I'm here?
I mean, it's the only time to do it, honestly. I mean,
The person who made it just went in chat said, "That's exactly why I do it and why I've been waiting."
Oh, jeez.
Gracious.
Oh no.
MC, what are you doing down there now?
I'm letting him
What are you
take a
doing?
nap because I feel like he
What are you
needs
doing?
one after how this has gone so
It's
far.
okay. I will protect him
I'm
from
Those listening to
the,
the audio podcast, John has been moving MC's head around the screen throughout this entire thing. Now he's at the bottom of the screen and horizontal.
I will protect you, MC, from the the horrible photoshops.
Wait, hold on. MC
Yeah.
MC is tilted. How do we get tilted?
Did you want to get tilted?
Play fighting games online.
True.
Hey, true.
How do can you spin us? Do we
Do
spin?
you want to get tilted?
Can you
Tilt me.
put Timkin Buster me?
Whoa!
Ask and
only
ye shall
problem is
receive,
that when we're
Stephen.
lit
Ask
up-
and ye shall receive.
Only problem is that
Tumble.
when we're lit up, it's not transparent.
I know. That's
gonna-
that's why I don't normally spin you all around, because I'm just like, you don't want people to realize that you're not fully
Currently,
edited and
Steven's
just-
head is spinning like with his chin as the fulcrum.
You
Oh my
spin
God.
me right around, baby,
That was
right
great.
around. Are you dizzy?
Yeah, I threw up.
Did you enjoy being WarioWare twisted?
Yes, thank you. That's
It
all
was
I
that way-
wanted.
That was that
Hello,
one
Yoshi,
WarioWare
tiptoe
game
and
where you have to
tumbled.
put the needle on the record to stop it at the right spot.
Wait a minute. I think you jostled my brain, and I remember everything about the Big Bang Theory.
I said the wake word.
I have
Oh,
intimate
no.
knowledge of every episode. I know exactly the moment that Penny and Raj met, and Sheldon fell in love with Leonard.
Oh wow.
Did
Yeah,
I,
you got a
did I
name.
get it right?
You did get a name.
Steven.
You got the names right.
All right, here. Nobody say a word. Steven, what is their favorite restaurant?
Olive Garden.
Okay. Okay, he's good. He's fine. He's fine. Don't worry. He's just fine.
John.
He was absolutely ascending. I was gonna see if Steven got that right just out of nowhere. Because if he would have, that would have been the funniest freaking thing on the planet.
Blame
So
Maniacal for this.
MC's head is
Blame-
now scrolling, but the way it's kind of scrolling, it doesn't like tile very well. So he just kind of leaves and comes back and like
John's
essentially
doing what I usually have to do.
Blame-
like, when I-
blame
when I have to
him-
run
blame
the-
him.
hold
Maniacal
on.
for this.
It's
He pitched the
essentially
idea.
it's essentially the what is it? It's the Phantom Zone from Superman 2.
I want you all to
I
know
can just do
that-
it like
that-
this and just
Can you
cover up the
3D
rest of the
flip it?
cast.
Ah!
Oh my god! I'm
Oh,
considering for next call just like actually talking to our overlay dev and just having the disc only podcast intro be something that can cover up on every scene with a push of a button. Because right now the way it works, whenever he's like run the intro, I'm like it doesn't just work like that. You can't just say it.
Well, we thought you
Doesn't
mapped
happen
it to
all
like
the
a
time.
stream deck or something.
The multiple scenes with the multiple things with the preview and the push and the program. Yeah. But it's okay. I have plans, and you know we could go crazy with a little bit of magic.
Hooray.
Next time we do
Thanks for
Call-O-
saving my screen, by the way, MC.
Yeah, no problem.
Next time we do Call-O, I'm definitely going to continually ask for things on screen that are unrelated. I'm gonna be like, yeah, this kind of reminds me of like a kangaroo pouch. Can we get a kangaroo image on screen now, please? Can we
I
just
will.
get that
I
up
will.
there?
You know, if you want to do something like that, all it takes is me getting another person with another OBS that can NDI their canvas, and we can put it over, and they can just sit on that computer and put things on top of the stream, and I can just ignore them, so they can just be your personal PNG.
I hope
Patsy.
I hope you all enjoyed the one day that Steven was at Coliseum this past year, because I don't think he's coming back.
Yeah, that was
This is
my
great.
it's my last appearance.
And that request was your attempt to get out of it.
It all makes sense now. I get it all now.
I'm out. I'm out. It's been fun. It's all right. You have another tall person. Tyler's pretty tall.
But he's not Steven tall.
He's not
You're
a
the
grandpa.
tallest.
Put him
I always forget how tall you are, Steven, because like you know when I was at Colo on day 0, 1, 2, I was like I'm the tallest guy in this place, and then all of a sudden you walk and I'm like what the heck? I feel humbled.
I ate all of
trying
my
to remember.
Campbell's chicken noodle soup as a kid, so I'm big.
On
I
the,
can make it be the last appearance.
Haley,
Thanks,
Jesus
Haley.
Christ!
Oh my God! Wait, that's Haley in the chat.
That's
Hi, Haley.
Haley.
I've never met you, but I'd like to meet you sometime. Hi.
Aw.
Haley usually shows up in my chat to threaten me. I love that she's just showing
She's
up
joining
here
other
instead.
chats to threaten you.
She's already
Finding out
VIP.
where I
I was
am.
like, threats, go for it. Fuck it. You're VIP now.
No,
Jesus.
when I was hanging out in like the hallway with somebody like on the beanbags, and who was it that came out? Oh my god, I'm blanking on her name.
Haley? Or
Not Haley.
Lacey.
This was not Lacey.
Plinkett?
Plinkett, thank you. Plinkett comes out. Plinkett comes out and is like, hey, what you're about to see here, like, don't scream. And we're like, what the heck are you talking about? And like, we heard like this knocking on the door, and neither me, I think it was Jules I was hanging out with, neither of us moved, and she opened the door, and in comes Stephen George.
Hi, it's me. I
I
drove
can't
many
tell if
hours.
I'm mad that I wasn't told about him showing up, or if I'm glad I wasn't told he was showing up, because like everyone's reactions on set were so genuine.
Genuine, yeah.
was
MC had asked if I wanted to tell you, and I said no.
Yeah, because Steven was like, well, I had to figure out a place to sleep, and I'm like, well, John has a free bed that might be a good place for you, but I don't want
I
to
like how
volunteer
you
it.
offered up John's room.
Yeah.
To him.
Well,
That's the bed my
idea
wife's
was, like,
supposed to sleep in.
I mean, the idea was, okay, let me pose this as an option so we can ask
John's
John.
wife.
And Steven was like, I'll figure it out. I can ask John when I'm there. And
Just thinking, this is the
yeah.
least of my problems. I will find a place to sleep. No issues.
I want to talk to that moment just for a second, because I don't know if it ever like clicked fully in everybody's head that I did an incentive during the bingo segment to bring in a bingo expert, and like the bingo expert was supposed to be Steven, but the goal got hit way too fast, and then everybody kind of forgot that was supposed to be a thing. So the idea was that Steven was the expert, and then it all got jumbled because the goal got hit way too quick, and then Steven took too long to get there.
I thought you
Yeah,
called it
so-
something like it was like wisdom. It was bingo wisdom, I think is what you said.
Yeah, the
MC
narrative arc was broken because of that.
MC told me, he's like, or I told him, I was like, I'll let you know when I'm 10 minutes out, and he was like, okay. So I sent him a text when I was 10 minutes away, and that's when the incentive went up, and then the incentive was hit 2 minutes later.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because then MC sends me a message like, they hit it, and I'm like, well, I can't make this car go any faster, so.
There's something I want to talk about on here. It was one of the donation things during John versus Chat or whatever that segment was called.
Oh god.
Where somebody donated for something to be written on a shirt. They donated for two things to be written on a shirt, but we only chose one of them because the other one was not stream safe.
I know that person. They won one of the shirts.
I'm wondering if we could, if now that we're not on the marathon, if
I mean,
first off,
it's my channel. You can say it's on my channel. It's not a
well,
charity.
I don't
event.
remember. The problem is I don't remember it. I just remember it was
close-
bad.
How close was it to "Hello, I am a MILF furry"? Because that
No, it
It
said
was worse.
possible MILF furry on the shirt.
I have two.
Oh, I
I have
see.
two different ones. I have two different ones that you might be talking about. We have one comment here. It says, "Okay, my first choice is a shirt that says," and then it's the boobs, but like parenthesis dot y dot and parenthesis.
It wasn't
no,
that
it wasn't
one.
that. Because they drew that one.
Okay. Their second choice was the new Twitch meta. But the other one says,
No.
"Can someone please give John a shirt that says possible MILF/furry ? Because of his current stream icon status? And can someone give Tome, I think that's supposed to be Tom, a shirt that says dumb cumpster?"
Dumb
That's the one.
Dumpster,
That's the one.
that was it.
Dumb Dumpster.
Yeah, I wasn't writing that on a shirt. I'm sorry.
I don't
That
think you.
has
Well,
very
I don't
big,
know
like,
if you saw it,
Jules
Jared. I
energy.
only showed it to John, and I was like, we can't do this, right?
Someone apparently
No,
explained
I
it was a
didn't
DBZ
even-
abridged reference. So
Yes,
yeah, I didn't see that actually.
the what is it? The reference. is that,
Cardi and
like,
Joker was the one that did that. Apparently, they owned up to it in
That's
chat.
right. I do remember that one.
Well, you'd be glad to hear that the person who wanted the shirt that they actually got is going to actually get it physically.
No
in the mail,
way,
so that-
actually.
well, they're gonna get the possible MILF/furry one since that's the one we
Nice.
did, right?
One of my friends like, I want
I-
that shirt.
I'm
It was,
doing my best to like everybody who actually won a shirt but also donated to have a shirt gets the shirt they donated for, which I didn't have to do technically, but me and my living room shipping factory are gonna do the work for all of you.
What a boss.
The reference is that in Dragon Ball Z Abridged, though, they when Vegeta's wearing the pink shirt, says "Bad Man." In the abridged version, every time he's on screen, they change to they change what it says on the back, and it gets like progressively more and more like raunchy.
I forgot about that.
POV, you're Steven after MC made it sure to himself that he's the tallest person there.
I'm so scared.
It's just
Little baby MC. It's little baby
it's just MC. Yeah, it's just MC is a little guy.
That's my preferred. That's my preferred stature. I know I'm a tall person. I'm a tall and large person, but in my mind, I'm just small and round.
You're just a little guy.
Yeah.
That is what most of the world looks like to me. As I go through the world, I'm just like, hello.
It's me, Steven, the friendly giant.
I swear to God, 4 times a year, there will be, like, once every quarter, Mal will be standing on a stair a few above me and look at me and go, this is what the world looks like to you. And I'm like, oh my God.
It's her quarterly Stevening.
It, honest to God, happens like clockwork once every few months. And then she'll have to, like, walk around the house and, like, be like, oh, man, so she'll get on, like, a little, like, step stool and be like, this is what you see. And I'm like, yes, thank you.
It's everything.
Yes.
Like 5 inches up. Wow.
More than 5.
Like, at our last place, from the stairs, you could see the refrigerator. And twice in the 9 months that we lived there, Mal, standing on the stair above me, and was like, oh my God, this is what you see. Then was like, you can see the top of the fridge. And I'm like, yes, we go over this several times a year. I can see the top of the fridge. I don't know why this continues to feel like new information.
Show, The Big Bang Theory.
Oh my God.
Can I expand the tall people life problems, I guess, the discussion where because I am both tall and large and I also run events, a lot of times I meet people for the very first time, like when I'm setting up for an event and stuff, and I hear after the event they're like, I was so scared to come up to talk to you, you're a really intimidating person in person. I was like, what do you mean? Because once you get to know me and like actually talk to me, you realize that I am just I'm a pushover goofball. Because just like HDMI cords.
When you're in work,
because you organize and run the events, you exude an aura of authority.
I was gonna say, just when you're in like focus mode, you just have resting bitch face. So
do I? I mean, I kind of do. I do focus.
I like to think that mine was a little bit more tactile, but yours works too,
look,
John.
as someone who gets told constantly they have resting bitch face, I'm like, yeah, I'll just say it. MC's probably got it too.
Yeah, I mean, I do like when I'm like when I'm staring at OBS pixels, man. I'm like, I mean, I feel it. I feel it inside.
You what is that called? You dial the frick in, dude.
Yeah,
whenever stuff is going.
Yeah, exactly. When it's go time, you're like, all right,
locked
everyone,
in.
listen right now. Shut up. Here we go. We're going through the meeting moments. Anyone have anything to bring up? All right, good. Let's go.
That's not true. Sab helps me so much.
Sab keeps you. It keeps you all like going on the list because you get distracted eventually. But there's a moment where
and Sab will go, "Hey MC, is there anything else we want to talk about today?" And I'm like, "Thank you, Sab."
Sab always does that when everyone else starts chatting around you and it just gets too loud. So she's like, "Let's fucking go."
She's a teacher.
She is exactly.
I do sometimes get loud when it's like we're past time to start a segment and I can tell that everybody's here. The incentives are on the screen, but we're just not talking. I'm like, hey, do we want to go now? and everybody's like, I think so. And I'm like, cool, 5, 4.
The crunch is back.
It makes it better.
If I get a sauce, yes, that's enough.
Oh, that's real crunchy.
That's super crunchy now. He's too mad. Too mad.
What did I do? What?
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
I just want a goddamn picture of a hot dog.
I fixed it, maybe.
Dude, I want y'all to know that Erica's losing her mind downstairs from him going into orbit. Oh my God. Ugh.
Am I better now? Am I less crunch?
Yep. I think it has something to do when you're loud, but I'm not entirely convinced of that yet.
I'm gonna lower my gain 1.
1 unit.
Everybody watch out.
I remember-
This guy knows how to operate a gain knob.
I remember when I was wearing the morph suit at Coliseum, and I'm walking around and I'm talking to like a bunch of the crew, and MC goes, "I can't look at you right now, Tom."
Wait, when you're wearing the morph suit?
Yeah.
I was like,
So
this
we're
is
buying
too
a
good.
dance belt next year, is what I'm hearing. So
Yes.
Tom, do you remember what I said to you when I saw you?
No, I don't remember.
I came up to you when you were wearing that suit, and I said, "Man, that suit has a front."
I don't remember that.
And it did. I am glad that I was awake for that. That was wonderful. I really enjoyed that.
We just had a great fan art of the screen that was John's power being too great, and it was him rotating Steven's head.
Man, once again, I want y'all to know that this is a very good podcast episode because Erica is losing her freaking mind downstairs. Oh my god.
What was it? What was some of the other stuff from behind the scenes? Oh, when we were recording so Brett came up with the idea for the
cryptids.
Cryptids a Coliseum bumper, yeah. So when we were recording that with me, I was in like the morph suit, I was on the green screen. And like the only take I did was the take we used, but I started doing like this like nervous laugh, and it broke like half the people that were filming.
Yeah.
Was that the one you were just going?
Well, yeah, because I was like I'm out there and I'm like, and then everyone broke because like he was doing like the filler dialogue for it, and at the end I just shout the what chair? Who's saying that?
Dude, that was funny as frick.
Well, one of my favorite things about these moments-
Tim's delivery on "Did anyone else see that?" killed me.
So good.
Yeah,
That was good.
He put so much energy into it. It was so good.
I loved these moments because I want everybody to know out there, like for every one of these like really funny filmed moments, there's also like moments of somebody not knowing anything walking by, including hotel staff. Like
yeah.
you were just there to like clean the freaking plates off the
my
table,
God.
and they just have to see these moments, and it's just like, yes, I've been doing events at this hotel long enough now that they kind of understand, they kind of get it, but I still have that moment where they know I'm also the person in charge, where I kind of just like smile and nod at them when I see them see something weird, and they just like, okay, as long as you understand, as long as you know that this is okay, and I'm like, yep, it's fine.
I love when we're doing the fruit boarding bumper with Jiggy.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Like a staffer is in the background walking away, and then me and Andrew are just like looking at it and laughing because we're just like, oh no, we're gonna get in so much trouble for this because we just put down a tarp in the middle of the lobby, and we're just like, hopefully they don't get mad about this. We would have done it outside, but it's raining.
Oh, was it raining? Because I was wondering why it wasn't done outside. And
yeah, it's because it was raining.
What was everyone's favorite bumper this year?
Oh man,
I don't remember any.
I can start if you need time. Mine was Dan's Live No Moss.
That one's really funny.
Dude.
I think I might say not Dan's, Jack's Gamer Energy
thanks.
Donuts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that
the
is very
culmination.
good.
Yeah, I love the callbacks we did this year.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they were really good.
That one was really good. Dan's, yours was very good too because we cracked up laughing at the end when we saw it.
Thank you.
Yeah, Live No Moss was freaking incredible.
Yeah, that
like I feel
that
like
line came to me like months ago, like many months ago. I was like, oh shit, and then
Jules's help hotline thing was really funny too.
oh my
Yeah.
god,
I was happy with that one.
People
that
couldn't
one,
tell that was
I
you
didn't
talking,
know.
Tom.
yeah. Some people thought that was Lyle. I mean, like I kind of like what is it? Look, I channeled Lyle's pregame discharge voice for that one.
Gobbledygoo!
Gobbledygoo. This is pregame discharge, the only video game show.
Dude, that's really good.
Lacey's
Just in general,
Noir one,
I
so
was-
good.
Yeah,
I was
Lacey's
very
Noir
impressed
one
with
was
all
on
of
another
them.
level. Like,
That one
'Cause,
was
like,
really well done.
I'm not like the artistic type, right? Like I'm like the entertainer. I can bring my own type of energy to things, but I can't do like acting like that. Like that was just freaking awesome to watch for me because I'm just like, man, that is beyond what I can do.
So Jules had like sent me a script with like a bunch of lines. He didn't know how many of these he was gonna make, so there's a bunch of extra lines that we didn't like end up using. So like and he told me like improv a few as well. I only remember one of the improv ones, but I'll save that for the end just because it's a little opening. So hey gamers, Dark Souls crushing your soul. Let's see. There's a ton of them on here. I think, do we use the Xenoblade chronicling your failures one?
No.
No, that's great though.
Yep. Are you dreading another run of Metroid? Do you need help with video games? Hey gamer, is video game too hard? Little baby can't beat baby video game too toughy wuffy. And then the only one I remember improving was hey gamer, World War II not intense enough for you.
Oh, no! Amazing.
Oh man, that's
I gotta
just
say,
dark.
I really loved the bingo training bumper just because that was all filmed on bumper day and it came together so well. Like in terms of like amount of time you had to make it to end quality, I think that's a very good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dan was pivotal in that. Dan like was taking care of basically all of that for us.
Also, just because now's a great time to talk about it. The Jules Ice Bucket Challenge bumper, I want everybody to know, in case you didn't hear the full thing, the full story, is that I got sent a version with much more visible, like nothing,
much less censoring.
I did not see genitalia. I did not. You know, like Jules did not send me that.
But you knew it was there.
However, I did have to, like, when I sent it back to him and I said we need to make some changes, I sent him a medical diagram describing the regions of your body, and I'm like, anything in the region like that's called the pubic area, I don't want to see it. All right. And so that was my guide. I was like, I'm like, just please use this guide.
The best part is that I think he used the same shape, so it just made the area look bigger.
Bruh.
Yeah. So that's one of like the weirdest moments, like, because I believe I messaged him after, I was like, what do I do for a living? Where I'm sending pubic region to Family Jewels, the guy who I watched on YouTube do the little you know, like what happened
You played learned a very valuable lesson, MC. Never meet your heroes.
Oh my god.
The bumpers were very, very good though. Like it was interesting for me because I was more hands off than ever.
Yeah.
And I watched the bumper compilation and I was like, man, this is great.
Yo,
I don't need to do anything next year. Everyone's got it under control.
I gotta give major credit to Dan and Austin. They both really came through with everything on that. Like, you all did a great job editing and, like, even, like, directing some of them, stuff like that. And I gotta actually give a kind of shout out to Brett as well, because, like, he directed a number of them, and I was like, oh my god, he's actually doing really good at this for it being his first time doing any of these segments.
He directed he directed the Cryptids one, and he directed the Kermit one.
I think he also directed a bit of the Gamer Donuts one too, from what I remember. So I think he was the one that actually threw Andrew into the set.
That's great.
Okay, so we were watching. Okay, I was watching them film that, and Brett didn't just nudge him over. He kind of like threw him at Jack. Like, and I was sitting there like, oh my god. Like,
but that made the whole bit better. But like, yeah.
Andrew did such a good job in that Gamer Donuts thing too. Like, it was such a good performance as what was his name? Dr. LP.
Yeah, Dr. LP. It's
MD.
me, Dr. LP.
Have Gamer Energy Donuts. They'll give. Yeah.
Also, some bonus shout outs.
Donuts energy.
Some bonus shout outs go out to Jiggy's crack editing team, which I don't know. I don't know how many people or like how many they did.
Yeah, it was 2. Yeah, they did quite a lot.
Yeah, all I know is like Jiggy just kept like messaging me. He's like, "All right, I sent it over to the team," and I'm like, "What do you mean the team?" He's like, "Don't worry, MC, they're subcontractors." I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
I love how you give him like the New York accent every time. Yeah, don't worry, MC, I got this.
I'm going
He's
down to the
from New
Bucks.
York.
Don't worry, I'll get you something. You want some hot chocolate?
It's so amazing what Jiggy like puts his energy into, because like getting a team of editors together, great job. The iPod bumper, great job. Something outside of Throne Controllers Coliseum, when we did the archipelago, and he came at like the last second being like, "I'm here, what do I need to set up?"
Oh my god, this dude. I work with Jiggy so much, and I love Jiggy. He is like one of my best friends. But for those of you who got to catch the Jiggy setup day stream, that's so accurate. Where like if this guy has Twitch chat around, it is so hard to like get him to focus on anything. He loves reading Twitch chat.
That's why
He
we kept
loves
making
it.
fun of him. We started like the "get back to work" Jiggy chant and everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
He loves reading like he sees scrolling text, and it's like nothing else exists except scrolling text. And I'm like, come on, guy.
Dude, it was so funny. Oh my god, what is this?
It's like it's a swirlized image of Steven over a cat that says, "John, I threw up."
I threw up.
I remember. Yep, Erica's dead again. Freaking. I remember I raided him a couple days after Coliseum, and I got my entire community to tell Jiggy to get back to work.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
it was so funny.
So someone's asking, is there a chance of getting Jiggy and MC on the same podcast episode?
Oh.
Nobody else should be there except me and him, including not any of you listening right now, because it's just going to be me and him yelling at each other. Like, we're going to be best friends at the end of it, but it's going to be us yelling at each other for 2 hours. And you're not. I don't get it anymore.
Bro,
I hear
would-
this guy's
so-
crazy.
There
I
was
would
a,
pay
speaking
money
of
for
Jiggy,
that.
there was a time where I was doing a stream, and I might have been doing shiny hunting. I can't remember exactly what it was, but like Jiggy like burst into my chat, all caps, saying, "Tom, can I replace you?"
Did he
And I
have a
had-
gun?
I had no context for what the hell he was talking about at the time. He's just like, "Tom, can I replace you?" And like I asked, like, and I tried to get clarity on it, and he's just like, "No, Tom, can I replace you?" So I brought him into a call, and I'm like, "Okay, what do I know what Jiggy's streaming right now?" He's been streaming the Zelda Wheel. He's been streaming Pokemon Coliseum. He caught a Quagsire, named it after me, and then when he caught Suicune, he's like, "Tom, can I replace you?" He didn't tell me initially that he had the Quagsire that was named after me.
Oh my god.
He just asked, "Tom, can I replace you?"
That's what he does. Like he came into
that's
my
Jiggy.
chat one time. He's like, "John, can I can I reveal like the secret of Coliseum?" I'm like, what the fuck you talking about?
Yep.
This man, he does not know the term context.
I think
Well, you know
that's
what?
his bit. That's his whole bit. He's basically like, I think someone compared him to Conan, and I can see that he's got Conan O'Brien energy. I'm just like, I'm not
just the
going to
red
explain
hair.
the bit, but if you know what I'm doing, you're going to get onto it pretty fast.
So perfect.
Do you know how much I love Jiggy so much? This guy, you can hand him 1,000 cue cards. Those thing means nothing to him. There's been times when he's done
Every-
his late night show at other
every
events
cue
I've
card-
run,
every
and
cue
he's
card
running
has a-
around trying to run the entire show, but also be the host. And I have to be like, so do you know what you're gonna say? Like when we actually hit the button to turn it on? Like I know you have all this other stuff planned, but you know what you're gonna say? He's like, I think so, and he holds up like a little cue card he has in his hand. That thing means nothing. It could be blank. It doesn't matter.
Like it could have exactly what he needs to say on it, spelled out, bullet point listed, and to him it would just read ad lib.
Yeah, and it's so funny because like there'll be points when he's like doing a monologue or something, and he's like, and so coming up next we got we're gonna do race cars, and then everybody's like, nope, we're not doing that next. He's like, oh right, I organized the show. We're doing Pokemon.
I love the fact that like better than just waiting for someone to like to cue him in on what it is, just lie about something. We're doing a race car segment next. Nope.
He's so good though. He's like, and like that's That's comedy. That's why we're here. You know, if
Mhm.
people wanted to see a polished scripted show, they got television for that. Like
Yep.
I've been talking to people about like Coliseum and like Zellathon and other shows I help produce, and it's like these are improv shows. We have to make 12 hours of content a day. You know, we can provide a nice structure for the ad-libbing to happen, but if somebody says put on MILF furry shirt and then someone says Steven do the birthday bit, something's gonna happen. And I just have to make sure the cameras and the microphones are in the right place to capture that moment, and that's the magic of it, I think.
So speaking of that, MC, I've got notes on what you sent me about the Lord Donator motivation for next year's Coliseum script.
What? Oh, okay. Yes, of course. We'll talk about it. Right. So sorry. I forgot we were improving right now.
The idea was that, like you said, like, you know, if you want pre-scripted, you can watch TV, and I'm like, no, this is definitely scripted.
Oh yeah, yeah. So sorry, I was too busy looking at fan art of John Blow, my favorite Pokemon. A steel baby type. It's like a. I was about to say it's probably a screw, like you know, like a screw you screw into things, but I'm sure that already exists. Is there a screw Pokemon?
No, there's a gear, but there's no screw.
All right, everybody, John Blow.
John Blow, the new fake mon. John Blow.
Is baby a type?
No.
No.
Oh my
There
god.
are baby Pokemon, but it's not a typing.
It's not a type, no.
Is that Zelda and a Moblin above in
Uh,
that image?
I can't tell.
That's
I
It
almost
looks
thought
like
it was
Zelda and a Moblin to me.
I was not Zelda. What's her name? Hilda.
It's a fan art of MC telling Jules to redo the ice bucket challenge, and it's like him. Are you throwing? Are you like throwing?
It looks
the
like the
bucket
ice
at him?
bucket has been thrown right at his crotch.
Wait a minute.
It looks like Dr. Manhattan. Like,
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. It's the Dr. Manhattan meme.
That is exactly what it
I
is.
think that's exactly what it is.
do it, redo it.
Yeah.
Frick, that's awesome.
Lick my balls.
Ligma.
Who's Steve Jobs?
Who the frick is Steve Jobs?
Oh, by the way, I have a bumper that I like. It was a bumper that was like filmed like spur of the moment during a fire alarm of Tom.
Right. Tom just climbing
I
that
never-
tree.
Oh, when I was in the tree, yeah.
That I never edited, but it'd be like a short one. It'd be like 30 seconds maximum. But I don't know if I'm going to save it for next year or if I'm just going to release it as DLC on Twitter.
If we save it for next year, I could bring like some like ratty like ragged clothes, and it could just be like you left me up in the tree for an entire year.
And I can edit in the sound of a fire alarm going off in the background, but weekly. Everyone died in the flames.
I survived by living in this tree, subsisting on the leaves. I have
This
become
wooden
one with
tree
the
that didn't
giraffe.
burn down for some reason.
I require the sap.
I drank sap and ate leaves. I am the giraffe.
You are tree man.
Here's the picture you saw him see.
It is
Oh,
Zelda and a Moblin.
it's Zelda. I think it's Ganon.
She's going ape shit. She's gonna beat him
No,
up with a
that-
small rock.
Yeah,
Sorry, a big rock.
I love it. Dude, I love that in the new game you can just be like, all right, I got some Moblin friends and they're gonna come hang out with me. I freaked out. Nobody else like
table.
you know that like the one she like makes one of the traps appear and she jumps on it. I feel like I'm the only person who's like popping off because of the enemy trap in the Zelda series. I'm like, it's Trap, my favorite enemy.
I forgot that's what that enemy was called. The spinning blade one.
Yeah, it's just a trap. And
Yep.
and I was also popping off for P-Hat making the key art. I was like, P-Hat, you did it, my boy. I'm so proud of you. And everybody's like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm weird. I understand. I get it. But I'm just happy for P-Hat. Okay.
There's I think I figured out probably the lowest hanging fruit joke of that game. You come across someone you find attractive, and then you summon a bed.
Oh my God. Get one side on like character in there and he's going to be covered in beds.
Man, it's a shame that Nintendo forgot to announce the other game that they, I'm sure, have got ready.
Which
Mother
is
Mother
Three.
2.
I was gonna say the Earthbound remake. It's
Yeah.
the 30th anniversary of Mother 2, and I was like, all right, so we ready for that remake? Seems they forgot to. They probably ran out of time because
They were really busy working on Metroid Prime 4, so that one's
I'm
been
sorry,
for a long time.
Haley in the chat. You can't summon a bed until the third date.
The first date's a table.
Steven, I did love in your video with Mao. You're just like, everybody, it's the 30th anniversary of Mother 2. You know what that means? That's right. Nothing. I was like, so right. You are so correct.
You can always tell new Mother fans from old Mother fans because new Mother fans still have hope. And old school Mother fans are like, oh, no, we ain't getting anything. That's not how this works.
Dude, speaking of stuff that I never thought would freaking happen, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and the entire series, like getting online multiplayer or freaking rollback netcode. I am so excited about that. Like, that is ridiculous. That game is like impossible to find.
The funny thing is, Capcom kept renewing the license, but only for arcade 1-up machines.
Yep, I know.
Oh my god.
I know, and now it's going to be available on basically every console. And Marvel 2 is going to have a resurgence, and I cannot freaking wait, dude.
I love the fact that there's like the training mode in it, like the new like enhanced training mode in it to like learn combos and whatnot. It's like, great, you get to learn how to break the game.
Basically, yeah. Oh man, I'm so ready for that, man. Like, I can't wait for freaking. I do a fighting game night with a bunch of friends like every other Friday. And like, you know, we play Strive, freaking, what is that? DBZ, just basically everything. And he, like, I just can't wait. And I know he's popping off too, because he's always been like, if we're able to get this game, we are going to play this until our fingers fall off. And now the time has come. So I hope that I'll be able to drum after in order to continue playing. But man,
your hands are stuck in a controller position, so you just wrap the sticks around your hands.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, we're gonna try this. I'm gonna see if I can play it. I just can't undo my claw hands at that point.
And meanwhile, like on beat, you're like, ow, 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 ow.
And all I'm doing is playing the freaking MVC2 music.
Someone puts a "Take You for a Ride" on the queue, and you're like, you son of a bitch.
Dude, I love that song. That song is actually way harder to play on drums than you think. There's a lot of stop and go in that, which I really like, but it's very hard.
When they announced, like, you know, okay, here for the NSO 17 plus, like, we got this game here, and I'm like, Perfect Dark. And I'm like, oh, Turok, that's good too. And then Perfect Dark arrived.
Bruh.
I am happy for more Perfect Dark access.
Where's Conker? Where's my boy Conker?
You know that Conker's coming. You know Conker's coming. Like, he has to be.
What's the point of a 17 plus app without Conker?
I hope they add Conker's Pocket Tales instead.
That would be funny. That would actually be funny.
That would be great. I want them to do that.
I actually owned that game as a kid. Like I don't even know. I never played Conker's Bad Fur Day though. I never played it.
It's not that great. The first half's pretty good.
Not great.
The second half kind of falls apart.
It is an experience. It goes from like
a lovely romp, a raunchy romp rather, into like blockbuster difficulty.
I think. Oh, wow. I think it's like after. I forget if it was the Great Mighty Pooh segment or what was after that was the point where
don't they like go
to going down in quality, like the nightclub scene. I just hate the nightclub scene.
Mm. Like they go to war later, right? Like yeah. Because I remember Reloaded. I remember my brother had Reloaded on the Xbox. I think it was. Wasn't it Reloaded?
Yeah.
But they like redid the graphics and basically they just made the game again, but it was just better graphics.
More as well on the Xbox version.
They did, which was really funny, ironic. But yeah.
I have a question for everybody. We had announced today Super Mario Party
Jamboree. Yeah.
Does anyone else have like after 9, 10, and Super still have like this deep-seated fear and like of Mario Party? Like when you see it, you're like, oh no, are they gonna do it again? Are they gonna screw it up? Is it gonna be weird? Is it gonna be scary? Am I gonna get a car? I like the,
Wait,
like my
when they
first
sh-
my first visceral reaction to seeing Mario Party now is like, oh no, and then I'm like, you know what? It could be good. It could be fine. You know,
Well,
Western land, will have a little hootenanny. We'll love
there was
hootenannies here.
there was the moment when they showed the race car board where I'm like, no cars.
I knew everyone was
Actually,
gonna have
so-
a reaction to that.
No,
Me
I
go
saw
to the
that
used
and
car lot being like, I hate Mario Party.
I saw that and I was like, oh wait, they're not all in the same car. This could be okay, you know, because they're just going fast.
The thing that bugged me was seeing they were using the Joy-Cons only, and I'm like, no, I want my Pro Controller. What are you doing? And then apparently
Yeah.
there's like
Apparently
some
you can't play-
Joy-Con only.
You can play with Pro Controller, but yeah, there are a lot of, or not a lot of, but there are Joy-Con exclusive games. But you can just like play without them, which, you know, that sucks that you're going to be sacrificing some mini games, but
Yeah.
I mean, you know, that's a decision that you have to make between you and your friends. Every
God.
friend group has to have that discussion. Are we Joy-Con-ing or not?
Do you have friends
I-
with big hands? Then the decision has been made for you.
Yeah, Joy-Cons
no,
suck.
You
I'm surprised
need a piece
they
of
need to make like
plastic to put your
a
Joy-Con in.
Joy-Con XL or something like that.
It's
like
it's just a brick.
It's the size and it's the size of a Wii remote, maybe a little bit smaller, but it has its own carrying case. Like that just needs to be how it works.
There
I need,
are
like,
like custom like Joy-Cons you can get, like the split pads. Those are great. It's just you can't use them unless they're attached to the Switch.
Yeah.
I need like an original Xbox Duke controller,
Oh,
but
God.
that version of a Joy-Con.
Yeah.
How do I get that?
Speaking of Joy-Cons.
The shirt.
Oh
So
my
What time of
God.
the year Mal gets to be
Mal-
tall?
It's a fan art of Mal's quarterly Stevening where she's on a ladder at eye level with Steven. And Steven is like really tall in this, but the real winner of the show is his Bazinga t-shirt from his favorite show, Big Bang Theory.
Everything about this drawing is extremely accurate, except the Bazinga. I
Now
think.
coming soon to Steven Shop. This is the Bazinga shirt. that's
My
exactly like
favorite my favorite top level domain is Steven Shop. I can't believe they did that for me.
this. Yeah, they care. They care so much.
Love that they did that.
I don't know the actual URL, so I had to just go with something.
You were so close.
Steven
It's
Shop.
just .com.
Shop. No. It's John Blow with an M because I don't want it to be John Blow.
This whole time I have been hearing John Blow.
I've been
which
hearing
is
John Blow
really
is on like he just
changed.
really likes Braid. That's all.
He likes
John.
Braid. He likes what the hell's the other one
The
called?
Witness.
The Witness, yeah.
But you know what? The fact that there's my I don't want to say screw boy. That's my screw boy.
That's my screw boy over there.
I'm glad you committed.
Man,
Oh no.
What are some other fun top level domains? Like .men.
Is that
Not too
fun?
different than .gay.
what's the most fun you can have, men?
Oh my God.
Happy Pride Month, everyone.
Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month.
And on that note, I suppose we should start wrapping up, shall we?
Oh my God, it's 10:42. What the frick?
And I'll take that as a
Bruh.
yes. We should wrap up. Okay.
Time has no meaning to me anymore. Oh my God.
You've been going for a while, dude.
I didn't even get to talk about Four Swords being on Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack.
But it's the
Wow.
first
Swords.
version of Four Swords. They have the other two. They have to move over there now.
But see, it's fine because Four Swords is no longer stuck on the 3DS. It advanced one console generation, which is great for lovers of HDMI cables like me.
I remember playing that like on bus rides back in freaking elementary school with friends.
Yeah.
Like that crap was awesome.
Have it all be within like the same two seats in order to get the link cable to work out.
Yeah, and we beat that whole freaking game together, dude. Oh, that was peak.
.vodka.
All right, thank you for letting me say that about Four Swords. I was just very passionate about Four
I
Swords.
could
and-
tell. I could tell. I knew you had to get
Yeah,
into
Four,
some stuff.
Four Swords Adventures. One day you'll escape the GameCube. I believe in you, honey.
I'm just waiting for the DSi one to get back out of here again, because that one was what that was the GBA one but expanded, right? It was like double the length.
Yeah, it has more levels, and you know, so I have it on my Trace DS, and I like it because I can do that. But I'm still happy that we have it on a console that actually has an HDMI cable. That makes me very happy.
Works out.
Really quick, Lacey just joined the chat. What's up, Lacey?
Yep, she rated
Lacey,
us.
Thank you for the
Yeah.
raid.
Yeah, I wanted to give her a shout out because we were talking about her earlier.
Yep, we're talking
Yes,
about.
we were talking about her, and that we were not talking about her because we were confused about the person coming out of the room.
Yeah.
No, we talked about her. We talked about her bumper as well.
Yeah, our bumper.
Oh, you're right. That was a much more flattering discussion about Lucy.
Oh my
Bumper was
God.
very good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't show me Super Mario Party Jamboree. I get scared. Please, somebody show me a hootenanny immediately.
It's the SpongeBob meme where the two cops are showing the picture to Patrick, but it's Super Mario Jamboree and Patrick is MC. It's the maniac! Put it away! Put it away!
That was really good.
Calm down, son. It's just a game.
There he is! It's Quackicate! Deploy the cheese!
Oh my
Dude, I saw that come across my freaking. I saw Quaggicate show up on my Twitter feed randomly the other day, and I'm like, oh, this has to be a Tom thing. Like 100%.
Was it from Jasper? Because it was like a one where he's like looking down and being like, I'm not asking for cheese anymore.
Yes, that was the one. It just came across my thing randomly the other day, and I'm like, yep, that's a Tom thing. That's the first thing that popped in my head, and I love that that was the first thing that popped in my head.
I don't understand why the B barrel Quagsire is wearing a Ravio hat.
Maybe it's me.
Because it's
I'm
that
wearing my
what that-
Ravio outfit. And
You got the Ravio outfit on your thing there. Are you a Quagsire mixed with a B barrel?
He's not even tagged in the picture though, which makes it way funnier.
Nobody knows my at. If anybody wants to follow me, it's at Jiggy11. Thank you though.
Did he change his Twitter thing to match his Twitch thing?
Fat chance the Twitter gives him the actual.
Give me Jiggy.
Or give me death.
Or give me
either
death.
one's fine.
All right. Let's wrap up for the episode, shall we? It's time for the talking points. Mice in missiles. Soka Bond. John Blow, I choose you. Gaslighting Grandpa. MC has a mortgage?
So true.
Don't scream at the cryptid. Quarterly Stevening. Sending medical diagrams.
Quarterly Stevening is way better than quartering Steven.
Oh my God.
Can I replace you?
Do you have a gun?
I thought you were asking.
He's gonna quarter you.
I am the giraffe. Summon a bed. And Conker's coming.
I hate that.
Conquers what?
Right
With
before
an
that,
O!
summon a bed.
With an O!
That wasn't truthful to how I wrote it in the Discord chat. I wrote Conquers what? Flushed face.
Summon a bed. Conker's coming. Commas are important.
MC is our guest. What you got going on?
Oh, I am now doing this thing on Twitch, which I call streaming casually, where I go live and then I play a game and then I turn off the stream. No goobly glock. I don't have time for it. I have no more time, no more fan mail, peace and love. I'm Super MC Gamer on everything. My next event is in August. It's Zeldathon 1986, a celebration of retro video games, and also an excuse to reuse the walls from 2 Coliseums ago. It's gonna be a great time.
The wood paneling.
I love retro
Wood paneling.
video game.
That's me.
That's you. Tom, what you got going on?
Immediately after this, I'm going to be doing another 55 runs at trying to get that damn shiny Quagsire in
How
Pokemon
long have you
Coliseum.
been doing this now?
I'm almost at 1900 attempts.
Oh my god.
Is this a cry for help?
Dude, so I tell my chat this all the time because they have concerns as well, but like it's background. It's background. It's just background stuff to me because like
Yeah.
I shiny hunt in the background and I'm more focused on chat and like talking with them.
So what is the actual odd of getting the shinies? What is it, 4,000 something or 8,000 something?
1 in 8,192,
Oh my
Okay.
Oh
god.
my god.
and there's no way to improve those odds.
In the time that it would take you to do that, you could learn how to hack the game and get it.
Well, here's the thing. I have a set like deadline because if and when they announce that Poke Transporter and Pokemon Bank are going to go down, if they ever do, then I'll look into the RNG manipulations.
Dude, the day that you find that Quagsire,
The world's gonna end.
It's gonna
my
be
God.
insane.
The meteor is going to strike the Earth.
What?
Give me a heads
That's
up when
gonna
that's
happen
happening.
more-
I'm gonna make some plans.
Either way, other stuff I got going on. I'm still doing Fire Emblem Path of Radiance as a let's play. It's almost done, but I'm stuck on a chapter because I'm trying to get a certain event to happen, and it's really hard to get it to happen. Other than that, I've been streaming a variety of other things. I've gone back to Ultra Kaiju Monster Rancher. I kind of want to go back to Death Road to Canada at some point. I play multiplayer games on Sundays, and the coming month, I'm gonna be doing Shiny Month. Because one of my community members caught over 100 shinies last July, so July is now officially Shiny Month among my community.
Nice.
So we're gonna be doing a bunch of shiny hunting during then. Whether or not it's all Quagsire and Pokemon Coliseum remains to be seen, but we'll see.
Can I make a quick amendment real quick to mine?
Yeah.
I just want everybody to know that I love the game Balatro, and I love Balatro, and I'm obsessed with Balatro in a way that a game has not captured me in a while. So if you do want to see Balatro and you also like Balatro, follow my channel because you will see Balatro, and we can talk about cards. It's great. That's all. I felt like I should name the game that I'm currently in love with. I love Balatro.
I need to make an amendment as well because the person who got the 100 shinies last July called me out. It was Trisman. Trisman got the shinies.
Steven.
Yeah, we do breakfast stream every Tuesday and Thursday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. If you somehow don't know that by now and you're up in the morning, you can watch me and Mal do that. Also, I've been playing through the Metroid series on Wednesdays.
Heck
and
yeah.
that means tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be, I believe, finishing Super Metroid for the first time.
Where are you in Super Metroid currently?
I don't know, but all the blue's pink now.
Good.
Does that help?
Kinda.
Because like, I think I'm at the point in the game where I'm gonna have to look around for what to do next. Like I can go fight Ridley.
You just fought Dragon, the chat saying. Okay.
So I can go fight Ridley.
Yeah, so I know what you got left to do. Yeah.
So I'm assuming I can probably finish that up tomorrow. But I've played through the other two Metroids also, Metroid 1 and 2, and that's been a lot of fun. And then also, I'll give a little shout out to Mao, who has also been streaming video games on her channel on Mao Makes, because on Monday night she's been doing Dark Cloud 2. Or if you live in Europe, it's Dark Chronicle. And she's been enjoying that. It's a childhood game for both her and myself. I show up sometimes and say things. Oh, and one more thing. Ooh, this is fun. There's a VOD out.
No.
There's a VOD out that we did last week. My good buddy Thomas visited, and we made a fun stream event where he thought he could do a 16-star Mario 64 speedrun faster than I could eat 50 chicken McNuggets. What an idiot! So you can watch. You can watch the
spoil
VOD.
the video, but that's
well, here's the thing. I don't know who he's referring to.
Both of us for doing such a terrible stream. It's great. Great.
How you feeling after that, by the way?
For 1 hour afterwards, I had to lay on my bed I wasn't asleep. I could not move. I just had to stare at the ceiling and pray.
And digest.
Chicken nugget? Did you get chicken nugget poisoning?
No.
Haley
Haley
says it was longer than an hour.
No, maybe she's right. I don't know, but it wasn't that much longer than an hour. I was fine.
Just
And
a
then
full
it was
belly.
good.
Things are moving. Things are moving. The
2
world is
days
working.
later, I went to the bathroom and it was good. I did go to bed early. Whatever. Anyway, it's a great VOD. Check it out.
Did you just say 2 days later?
Yeah, 2 days later, I went to the bathroom.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I heard that correct.
There was a lot of nugget.
Yeah.
There was a lot of nugget.
Pass through.
50
Stays in the
McNuggets
stomach for a
and
few
and
hours, and then it goes into the small intestines for like a day and a half.
yeah.
Then it gets
50
dried
nuggets
out in the
and
large
16
intestine, then
I don't-
passes over the colon,
I don't need. I understand how the body works.
and then poop.
Thank you.
Can we do an entire
Spoiler.
podcast episode where we explain how pooping works to Jared? Because that's a great
I'll pass personally.
Ha! What do you mean?
This will be Jared's Big Bang Theory.
I will not be gaslighted into not thinking I know how poop works. Okay.
You know, I
Oh my
always say
God.
if you ever need me for a podcast, just let me know. But if that happens, just don't let me know.
If that happens, don't let me know. Okay. Like, for goodness sake. Oh, frick.
You can get poo from food. Oh, itey, 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 itey.
Piss.
God.
That was the best ad lib for that moment that could have happened.
I don't know why I couldn't rhyme anything with this.
I mean, you did, so.
I did, but I didn't give anything of value to it.
You
Oh,
gave
I don't know. I
so
think you
much
had plenty of value with that piss.
You gave the full value of the Twitch clip. I'm sorry.
Jared, what you got going on?
Streaming on Twitch and YouTube Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday at 4:30 Eastern. And also very soon, probably before the next podcast comes out, we're gonna have a new merch store open, and I'm very excited about that. I got a bunch of old shirts that we're gonna be redoing, but we have a bunch of new shirts as well, and we are going to have oh my god, we're going to have if y'all know who Paul is, the little the bunny rabbit that spins in my chat. Just a little spoiler for the store. We're gonna have a Paul fidget spinner.
Oh my God.
I can't freaking wait. So that is coming down the pipeline. I don't know the exact date, but trust me, it'll be all over social media whenever we actually get this stuff going, because I'm very excited about it. Super from Indeed, my shorts editor says, I'm gonna buy 5 Paul.
I'm gonna buy 5 Pauls.
What's funny?
Out of the corner of my eye, when I see the Paul emote, I think it's like a spinning yen symbol.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of does look like that. I want to give a shout out to
bit.
Super though, because like we now have a new. Oh, that's a good idea. We now have We now have a new shorts channel that we are putting out a short on every single day. I separated them from the main stuff because having long shorts and lives on the same channel is just way too freaking crazy for me. So the 8-Bit Drummer Clips is the new channel. And if you like the shorts content, if you like the silly moments of the stream with a little bit of editing, head on over there and get it at the 8-Bit Drummer Clips on YouTube. Also, Super from ND, the editor, was also the creator of Paul. He made Paul in Blender, I think it was. And now we have him. So yeah.
Quite the resume. He's saying he's so proud of it.
Dude, he does a really good job.
All right. I got normal-ish schedule for me for the rest of the month because I don't have any more trips, period, I think. Not for quite a while. So tomorrow we're doing Power Trip on my stream, which is where we do raffles. And whoever wins the raffle gets to pick the next game we play on stream. We do that a couple times tomorrow. Friday, our Pokemon Unite League is ending their season, so we're doing the finals for that. So I'll be shoutcasting some Pokemon Unite. We did our Splatoon League's finals last Friday. We've got a Smash Brothers final coming up in a couple weeks as well, and Pokemon Showdown League's also ending in a couple weeks. Saturday, we're going to do the second bonus Chaos Fortune Cookie stream. We're going to go through games 11 through 20, which I definitely remember off the top of my head, and I'm not stalling to go find what the list is, because why would I do something like that? Ninja Turtles Mutant Melee for the GameCube, MLB Power Pros 2008 for PS2, Helldivers 2 for Steam, Anomaly Collapse for Steam, Tomba for PlayStation 1, Bloody Roar Primal Fury for the GameCube, Xenosaga for PS2, Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender Action for Steam, Darkened Sky for GameCube, which is the Skittles RPG, and Wuppo on Steam. And then the Saturday after that, I'm going to wrap up the last set as well, because we're going to do a third set. And that has F-Zero GX for the GameCube, Sushi Soul Universe for the Switch, Custom Robo for GameCube, Uno for Switch, Roll, a random cookie game, so it could be anything, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger HD for Switch, Putt Putt Saves the Zoo for Steam, Quest 64 for the N64, Advance Wars Dual Strike for DS, and Bacon Man and Adventure for Steam.
Bacon Man.
Everyone's favorite N64 RPG, Quest 64, because it's one of the only N64 RPGs.
I played that a lot as a kid. I think that was on Jack's. I think that was Jack's choice, was Quest 64. Yeah, Jack had Quest 64. Was it Erica that had Putt Putt? Or was that someone else? It was one of the girls. And then I know that... Yeah, no, then Roll Random Cookie that.
Sab had Frog Game. She was very happy about Frog Game.
She was very happy. Dan, what you got going on?
Well, I've been streaming somewhat more often lately.
Hey, why isn't
Not so
Dan
much
still
because I was on vacation for a little bit, but twitch.tv/MotionDan. I've been playing that 4 tonight.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, you have. I don't know why your text isn't working. I fixed that earlier.
Oh no, it's fine. But also something I thought. Hold on, I'm legally required to.
Oh, I see what I did wrong.
Hold on, gotta get the paper here.
I'm sorry, just seeing the letters sort of like tear out of that were really funny.
I ripped them out for a second. I just wanted to make sure it was working right.
He's escaping!
Yeah,
Don't let him get away!
I'm getting away.
Oh, Putt Putt was Erica's game. Okay.
So I was right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm contractually obliged to read. Hold on. What does this say? stevenshop.biz/GeoCities. You can get a shirt. That's it.
Yay!
stevenshop.com. He's got new merch. I don't think he's ever talked about it here. So there you go.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about?
StevenShop.biz/GeoCities goes nowhere.
Yeah, we launched a new merch shop, I think, a month or two ago. stevenshop.com. Yeah. It's
Oh my
great.
God,
Everyone's launching the new shop.
The cryptid shirt is so good.
It is fun. It's a fun shop because me and my friends did product shots for it, and also I wrote all the descriptions in all like some other little tiny details. I had fun with it.
Oh, it's a fourth wall shop. I use them for my store too.
It's the fourth wall.
I just don't know how to design a website well.
I like how the two big ones right now are like, because Jared and I are both doing Tantrum collectibles too, and that's what we did for Coliseum. Yeah. So I feel like Fourth Wall and Tantrum are the ones that are offering like some of the craziest stuff at the moment.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about Fourth Wall. I actually learned about Fourth Wall at the St. Jude Play Live Summit from a couple other creators. But then we worked directly with Tantrum, and they were so nice. I'm just like, you know what? I gotta go with Tantrum.
I love working with Tantrum. The people there are so kind, and by the people there, I mean the two people.
Oh, you know what reminds me?
I
too?
love them so much.
We never actually officially announced how much the merch brought in for Coliseum.
Oh, money.
Yeah,
dollars. A few.
Do you know the number? Because they told me the number, and I forgot 2 of the digits, but I remember the other 2.
You might need to hold on. I scroll.
Wow. Okay.
If you have the number, go for it. I'm scrolling.
I do believe it was roughly $9,450, somewhere around that is what the merch brought in. So that was the shirt sales, that was the notebooks, that was the posters and everything there. So that put the total for Coliseum just barely under 280,000 for the year.
dang.
So it was really
That's
good.
awesome.
Y'all did a great job. Thank y'all so much.
Yes,
Hell.
9,456.
Yeah.
64.
Dude.
There you go. That's the
For-
exact number.
For those with giant spreadsheets that like to keep them accurate.
All right, folks. Thank y'all for hanging out so much. A special thank you to Popsky for our theme song, Prism Shard for the logo, Paper Pennies for the beautiful art in the intro, and our producer's Motion Dan. Are we meeting up again in like 2 weeks to do the show again?
Should
God.
it be 3 weeks
I
or
don't think I got anything going on at the beginning of July.
I mean,
let our audience remove the brain fog? Or
I think Steven's the one that needs a brain fog removed because he does not remember liking Big Bang Theory. So
yeah.
Do I have kids?
I don't know where my kids
I don't know where my kids live.
Oh my god.
we're probably on the 2nd of July, and if we're not, it's the 9th. So either we're
Yeah.
just right after Canada Day or not.
Yeah.
Right.
So if we do it on the first 2 days, I'm perfectly fine with it. So, or the first two Tuesdays rather.
Okay. Well, hopefully we'll see y'all then. Bye, everybody.
Back.
Now, MC,
Probably
this is the
plan
part,
that out beforehand.
where we
We don't close the recording.
Oh yeah,
So-
don't close the
well,
recording.
well, also, we're on live still,
I
but we
subscribe.
like to pretend
So
that we're not.
Penny is the character that has a strong affinity for cats, and Jimmy
Oh.
Speckerman is the name of Leonard's high school bully. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm learning.
You're learning. You're remembering a lot.
Remembering.
Leonard and Sheldon originally wanted to name their research project Hyper Rapid Magnetogravitational Collapse, so it's coming back to me.
These are very
Yeah,
specific
yeah.
things that any Big Bang Theory fan would
And-
remember. So of course.
Yep.
And the
Or
favorite shop,
Wikipedia user.
the favorite shop they like is
Olive Garden.
He's right.
God damn it. Bye, everybody.
I thought it was freaking. Oh no! I'm running out of time.
No, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I need an answer, Jared.
The Cheesecake Factory.
Don't turn it off. Keep it running. Don't end the stream.
Keep going.
Just keep it running.
No,
Keep
end
going.
it.
Come on, Jared.
End
Come on.
it.
Come on. You can do it. Come on. You can do
Going.
it.
I did it. It was freaking Cheesecake
Olive Garden.
Factory.
Olive
End it.
Garden
Keep
2.
going.
Cheesecake
Sequel to
Factory.
Olive Garden.
Goodbye.
I can't run the
Keep going.
intro here. Something,
Olive
something,
Outro.
something,
The
something.
Olive Factory.
Run the
going.
outro.
Run the outro.
Super
Okay, I can
Olive
do
Garden.
that. I think I can do
No.
that.
Super Olive
Garden.
Garden Brothers.
Oh my freaking god.
Keep going.
Bye, everybody.
you know,